Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle. It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
No, I'm not gonna keep it like that. I'm gonna respect you a little and I'm gonna put it right there. Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch Is That Material Season 3, Episode 4. Yes, it's not the same outfit than the Episode 3, even if I'm watching these two episodes on the same day. But you know what? It's really big. It's really getting too cold, way too cold, so that's it. The sweet little pullover that I had, it was a sweet one, but really I'm feeling a little warmer with this one, even if it's still cold outside. I mean outside right there, but also outside of this pool in my own apartment. But I talked about it for other videos, you know, the situation in Europe and all. We are putting the heat for sure because we don't want to die, just that. But we are really being careful with how much we are putting of it, and for now I'm not putting it too high because I want to wait, you know, for the month of December to end to see if it's gonna be rough or really rough, and I would see for January and February what I'm gonna do, you know, with it or not. All of that to explain the situation with this outfit. Also, fair warning before beginning, it's still my birthday, so my phone can ring at any moment, and yes, I'm gonna take it, you know, because that's my family, that's my friends and stuff like that. I want to talk with them. And also, fair warning before beginning, I already cried. I told you during the intro and the review of the last episode that I was sure that this episode 4 would contain the thing that I'm the most terrified by for this season 3, which means jump during this intro if you don't want to have the spoiler about what is gonna happen during this episode 4. The fact that, yes, they're into the land of the dead, so it means that at some point Lyra is gonna be separated with Ben. Guys, you saw me reacting to the season 1 and how disturbed, disgusted and how emotional I was when they were doing that to the kids. So just imagine how much, you know, how destroyed I'm gonna be when this is gonna happen to Lyra. Just to read it, you know, when I was a kid, that was awful. So to see it on screen, and you know, the writers, they know it, that they're gonna prepare that. So during the last episode, they made some lines, you know, Pan, he said, that's gonna be okay, we're still gonna be together no matter what, even if it's rough, we have each other. We know what is gonna happen, it's awful. So I know already that during this episode, I'm gonna cry, like, it's not a surprise for me. I prepared myself for that. I mean, mentally I prepared myself. I have also a tissue because of that right there, because I know that I'm gonna cry. But the fact is that between, you know, the last episode and this one, I made a break to eat. And you know, eating, I was watching some videos on my phone, and I watched one which was supposed to be a funny one, and which ended by talking about mental health and someone who hurt himself badly because he was not into a good situation, a good mental health. I cried. So clearly, I know that I'm gonna cry during this episode, because I'm someone emotional, you know, I can cry really easily, I know that about myself. So in general, something sad, I'm gonna cry, because I know what is gonna happen and I know how much it's gonna break me. I know that I'm gonna cry even more. And it seems also that I'm into one of these days, you don't know why, you know, it's that kind of day where you're more emotional than usually, where you can cry really easily for really nothing. Right now it was not for nothing that I cried, but the fact that I already cried, it's making me think that really the tears are gonna come so easily, like they're already there. Like really, 10 minutes ago they were already there. So they are prepared. You know, they are waiting, they are on the starting blocks, they are like, let's go for it! No, I'm not a crazy person, I'm an emotional person. And in the medical sense of that, you know, sometimes you have people who are telling you, oh, I'm so emotional, I can cry really easily when I see a baby or when something bad is happening. It's not that, being emotional. You know, more being hypersensitive, which is my case. Like, I was diagnosed like that because I went into a therapy during 2 years already. I know it, I'm hypersensitive, which means that emotions in general, I have some issues to deal with them. I have to really work on myself and all to digest emotions, all kind of emotions. Like, I'm not gonna feel things like you guys, you are feeling things. Now it's getting more easy, you know, because I worked on myself, because I know how to anticipate stuff, I know how to prepare myself for stuff. So I know also how to deal with feelings when they are coming, and I know how to not begin a crisis. Because, you know, with hypersensitive person, some emotions are too rough and they are really crushing me, and I'm beginning a crisis because of that. So because I know how to anticipate stuff and all, 90% of the time I can stop the crisis before it happens, and it's great. And 10% of the time I can't, and for me it's mostly during stressful and angry situations. I don't know how to say it. It's really the two feelings that I have the really a real difficulty to deal with. All of that to tell you that I'm an emotional person, I'm hypersensitive, really. And sometimes it's a pain in the ass, you know, during my daily life, because, you know, sometimes you have just something which is not working, and for someone it's gonna be okay, that person is gonna find the solution in just 10 minutes and that's it, is not gonna think about it during the rest of the day. Me, it's gonna provoke a crisis which is gonna last for 2 hours. I'm not gonna find the solution until 5 hours, and during these 5 hours I'm gonna cry, I'm gonna scream, I'm gonna call everyone to tell how much my life is a mess. I'm gonna have the time to imagine so many different possibilities to deal stuff, and it's not because I'm not thinking about finding a solution. I'm trying to find a solution, but I'm just not reasonable enough, you know, during that moment. I'm into a crisis. Etc. I don't know why I'm telling you all that. Just to tell you that I know that I can cry easily in front of a show usually. You know it also if you are watching my reaction videos. I know what is gonna happen during this episode, and that it already disturbed me when I read it. So I know that right there, it's gonna make me cry even more. It's that kind of days, you know, where my hypersensitivity is high, and I can cry even more easily, if it makes sense for you. So really? That's why, you know, I gave up also with the outfit, because I was like, hey, you're already gonna deal with your emotions, so you're not gonna try to deal also with your outfits, you know, with feeling cold and all. Like, help yourself a little, at least with that. Oh fuck. And I made all of this long intro talking only about myself, yes. But you know what? It's also great, that kind of interest, to explain to you how I'm feeling, because I know for sure that it's gonna impact the way that I'm gonna watch this episode. For sure also it can explain why I'm gonna react that way or that way during the episode. For sure, for those of you who are gonna be like, oh come on, no one died during this episode, just shut the fuck up. Just watch my intro and you would understand why I'm reacting like that or like that. And no matter what, you know, when I'm talking like that, you know, really freely like that about big subjects like that, I'm not cutting it during the editing, because I think that it's also great to talk about big subjects like that. And even if it's only 10 of you who are listening to that, it's already great because maybe 9 of you are gonna be like, okay, I don't know about that, but maybe if one of my friends or someone that I know is telling me that he or she is hypersensitive, it's gonna ring a bell, I'm gonna maybe understand that person more, and maybe for one person it's gonna be like, huh, maybe I'm reacting a little the same, and again, being hypersensitive, it's not just crying in front of a movie like I'm gonna do right now, I mean in front of a show like I'm gonna do right now. It's really on your daily life, all of the emotions which are difficult to handle. I worked on myself, so now 90% of the time, 90% of the emotions, I'm okay, you know, I can deal with them. The most difficult ones, it's anger and stress for me, and again 90% of the time I can deal with them right, because for me what works the most is the fact that I'm anticipating the situation. I know that it can, you know, provoke a crisis for me, so before the crisis I'm anticipating it, and I have ways, you know, to stop it or to just push it away, stuff like that. And when I'm into a crisis, now it's a little better, you know, for me to stop a crisis. But really to stop a crisis, it's really the hardest thing on earth for me. When I'm into it, it can last for hours, and it's really difficult, you know, to stop the crisis of someone hypersensitive. Okay, I'm gonna stop right there this intro. Let's go for this episode. Remember that if you want to have my Patreon, on which you can have these episodes of Its Dark Materials each time on Wednesday, the 2 episodes on Wednesday, with an extended reaction part, which means really a longer reaction part because it's long episodes, you know. And you have them also without the logo into it. I was forced to put it for YouTube because the videos were getting blocked without it. I'm sorry for that, it's like that, it's not depending on me. I tried my best, you know, for the 2 first episodes, and I saw that it was not functioning without it. So if you want all of the episodes on Wednesday with an extended reaction part without the logo and all of that, it's on my Patreon. It's also the best way to support me if you want, if you can, even for just 1 month, because normally we're gonna end this season 3 during this month, so you can subscribe only for December if you want. Let's go.
Hand, stop that.
What's he doing?
This is what we were expecting.
Then why are everyone's demons?
We've been in plenty of balls about demons before. Just get in my pocket and we'll be fine. It's fine.
Doesn't seem it.
I want to say I'm gonna be okay, and all I know that I'm not gonna be okay. Oh, the music is great. She's back!
Delighted to see you again. Please tell the Cardinal that Mrs Coulter is back.
She's awful!
No, stop! Everyone, stop! You aren't dead.
Shouldn't be here.
It was an accident. We were being chased by some men and we just sort of found ourselves here.
Still lying.
We've travelled a long way. I need to find my friend before it's too late.
First you were chased by men. Now you're looking for friendship. Go! Who?
It's all the demons I have with me.
It's me, Hugh.
She's awful!
After you.
She could sound, you know, fun and, you know, like that. I don't want to be on her side, for sure, to cheer for her.
Thank you for that.
Careful, little thing.
You're under arrest, of course.
How disappointing.
For deliberate concealment.
There really is no need. I'm here to help.
You have prevented us from finding Eve.
As soon as I could escape from Asriel's fortress, I did. Look at my clothes.
For sure.
What you
And now?
is
All that matters It's the child.
My child.
The alethiometer was quite clear on who she is. She is sin.
No.
No.
She is the potential of it, and I wasn't unaware of this.
You want to avoid sin. You want to avoid her to love, to have a life. I mean,
Eden fell. Not when Eve came into being, but when she was tempted. A serpent.
Mary.
And I had to keep them from meeting.
They already met.
I had the boys and trained on the battles that need to be fought and leave Lyra and her temptation to me.
Is Asriel still actively searching for them?
No, he doesn't care.
The knife attracted him, but now it is broken. He sees only his wall.
You're gonna say about the angel?
You know, I think I saw him murder an angel in front of my eyes.
And he would hurt such a thing.
He would hurt anything that came into his path. I tell you, there is madness upon him, and that is why I came.
And then you are with us for the fight. Against Asriel. Against dust.
You doubt me?
Sometimes your
Always.
emotion is hard to read, Marisa.
He could never resist temptation. Whereas you, your abstinence is magnificent.
If you want to kiss something, kiss that.
Remember what we did together. Our lives are entwined.
Can you punch her with that? I'm sorry, I must be really like that.
Hello, Mrs Coulter.
Hello.
You see, that's the problem with insects.
Talk better to him. I'm really feeling it like she's insulting him each time, you know?
So are you here to spy or to help?
Let's see what... Yes, what is your real plan?
I can't. You intend to kill them before they kill Lyra. And if they kill you first,
What do you know of this place? What have you seen? Without me, you have no intention craft, and without the intention craft, you can't return to Asriel.
I've been following Father Gomez. He seems particularly interested in one room.
They are making experiences like yours some time ago. Mary, some news. Are you gonna meet them?
Everyone has a death. Goes everywhere with them. All their life long.
Isn't that scary? Not at all, dear. It's natural.
From the moment you're born,
You have your death
your death
prepared.
comes into the world with you. And it's your death that takes you out. It's loving that.
Can you see our death?
No, love. Just our own.
When you're ready. They say it's beautiful. Easy now. Easy, child. You come along with me. And you go with them.
Oh, kids,
You're not going to get there without your death.
If you just tell us where it is, we'll stop bothering you.
Don't know where it is. Or what's on the other side.
The only way you're going to cross the water and go to the land of the dead is with your own deaths.
I have no need of breakfast. I must pray. Where is the chapel in this citadel?
you're ready? Back.
No. They're not very interesting.
If you won't stop,
You'll do what? Exactly.
Touch her.
I'll fetch support.
We all need support. Go on.
I want to lose, you know, because her lines are funny. Let's say it. So I don't want to lose, in fact. Because it's her.
You won't fail picking up all my best castles. Now,
Poor woman, like really? I'm feeling only pity for her.
where you were. Always coming back.
need not worry. He's part of our design for the demon guillotine. In fact, more than just a part. Now, why would you be working on that still? Are you building a bomb? You don't understand. Oh, it's directional in some way. What determines its direction? The authority? Oh. They're here. For me. Not you. But you already knew that.
Can we talk about this?
Talk about what? We already decided.
I know, but summoning death.
The symbolic of this entire place, it's already a big deal, but of that action, you know, summoning your death, meeting your death, accepting that your death is following you since you're born. It's a lot, but it's so great. You know, to represent it, to do something with these ideas, these symbolics.
I never got the chance to say I'm sorry. All I want to do is make things as good as I can. Even if I have to die doing so.
Your sacrifice?
She's here.
You're my death.
Yes.
You're here to take me.
You wanted me?
I need to talk to her alone.
I can't see who you're talking to.
Of course you can't. She's mine.
I swear I'm gonna cry.
Not
Not because of that, but because of what is coming. I can cry that month.
There. We are certain this is a child's.
Yes.
Oh, so.
This will be Uncle.
How soon can it be ready?
Matter of days.
The one will find the girl.
Each individual is unique. There are codes within us and barren impulses.
No matter where the girl may be.
Whichever world she is in.
She's appearing and disappearing.
I'm always here. I've followed you your entire life. I'm a special, devoted friend who's been beside you every moment of your life. Who knows you better than anyone. Who knows you better than even you know yourself.
We need to
That's
make a deal.
Pan, not you. Not only you.
Eventually, child, you will go to the land of the dead. No effort. No risk. But there is no reason to rush there.
But I need to. So does Will.